Narani, and Sharina is going to calculate the AQI. AQI. So yeah, so we were discussing what like how to fill the NAND values, because we were seeing that the median is not working if we are putting NAND values with median. So that part we are going to study right now, I think. Naren, right?
Yes, yes, Sana, is for filling the non-values only. And the discussion is like not only, so as I said, right? So non-values not only by imputing the mean median. So we have other things also, linear interpolation, and many ways are there. Just we want to not only our idea is not only to complete this task, like going median or different way. So to know the detail of the whole concept of how we can different ways of filling the non-values.
Yeah. So we can
So
share the link which we have shared with us, right? In which the
yeah,
formulas are given and all the details.
yes, yes, I share the document. Yeah, with the team. Yeah,
Which one?
the document. This one Word document, AQA calculation
Calculation,
document,
but
which I shared.
yeah. So
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so
that's one.
there will be like can I say like this? There are two things. One, filling up of null values they want to discuss, and AQA calculation also they want to discuss, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So you are doing data cleaning part, right, Sana?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Actually, I had done a lot, but I don't know what they are on. I don't know. Well, as I said that filling the million line values with median is not working, because when Shrina has calculated the AQI value, it does not match with the real values.
that is what it will not match exactly, but how close we are coming, we have to see it. So that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what
that's
we
right.
want to. So you want to like show us like the approach which you have gone through and how far the IQA values are coming, like that, right?
Yeah, actually, I clean up some part, but I don't know what are the value coming out with that. So that part I think we will discuss with Reena.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? What are in which part you're doing? What?
We see we are not
Yeah,
taking any single part, because we are like came new to this one, right? So we feel like
Okay,
we
okay.
want to understand more about this project. So what we are myself I am doing is like even the code which you have shared, and the AQA calculation sheets, those we have gone through, and the total price for times is model, overall we have gone through, even I have gone through everything. So thing is, even in depth, if you like you have taken some task and if you want to discuss, then we are also here, like even my thoughts maybe there are Sripati, he's also well experienced, so he also can suggest more things. So it is good, at least we are hearing after a few weeks as a discussion. We are expecting
Initially,
actually these
I
things.
was not. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we are expecting like these things, because okay, we are lagging one thing that we know. So what myself I'm doing is I'm exploring the things. Okay, definitely it took time, it's not like single day we know everything, like, so we are exploring new things, even towards even after data cleaning, what to do, those things also I'm going through it. But if you people are more involving, right, like making us to involve, not you are involved, you are already involved in the project. So if you people make us also involved, then it will be like good, we can discuss the things, and we can even share the task. It's not like even not only sharing the task and coming back, like now we are discussing, right? We are here to discuss, right? Not to like how far we go, not to know where we are, like. So because sometimes you might have queries, we have some queries, so it will be good how which approach is good, why we are going to that approach. So up to now, the part which you have completed, like as a team, we are very much clear of it. So if
So
you can share,
initially,
if
yeah,
you can share your
initially
this
we have
thing.
started this project on I think 10th October or early, I think. So, but the bad part is not too much people are involving in this project. I don't know why. Even the team leader is not involving in this project.
Who is that?
I have not participated. Shivani, Shivani.
Okay, so she is busy,
Yeah.
something like that, you mean to say?
I don't know what.
Okay.
Because see, we had, I think it was having 2 months already
That
gone, and
that
we are
that
only part in data cleaning. It's really bad.
Hey, Sir, I want to interrupt here. Sripati here, Sana. So, Sana, may I know like in what stage you are individually doing and again as a team where you guys are currently? In a very brief way, can you explain that part?
Yeah. So in the data stuffing part, I was not there because I don't know how to. I don't know much about it. So I said to Rena that I will be in our data preprocessing part. So I think 2 or 3 people get started the data, and Shivani had already participated in that. Then when the data is coming, then Shivani said to me that you have to clean the data. So whatever I know, I did. But then Shiva Arena had taken took the AQI calculation part, and Shubham is also there in data AQI calculation part.
what
So
happened to
yeah,
Shubham?
and
He's not at all coming into picture. Even I am expecting at least that guy is more active like that. I heard, but even in the group
there
or
are
Slack.
too many people, but no one is participating right now. I don't know what is the issue.
So maybe everybody is busy with their works. Maybe we have to like
Yeah,
pull them, and then we have to make them sit. So that
yeah, that's why.
initiative actually TL have to take care. TL itself,
Yeah, yeah.
she is busy. Then we have to think of alternate.
Actually, in last meeting, we had told Palsa that in our team, no one is interested and no one is working. So that's why he said that in new team members will be participated in your project.
So and one more thing, iNeuron as a like how much interactive they are. Like they are contacting you like frequently, weekly, or how it is like because okay, so, Shivani is busy, but what about the Paul? He is also not interacting or not asking any status, nothing. There like. At least we thought that if not Shivani, if there will be somebody among us, or worst case Paul, he should take initiative, or at least he should ask what was happening, right? Even that I
Before
missed.
Diwali, I think there were uh, what meeting is there on every Monday. We have
Every
to
Monday.
update that. But in yeah, in every Monday. But in that meeting also, only hardly 2 to 3 people were active on that. Hardly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this the number of people we cannot demand like this many people have to attend like that. It's based on their interest. If they are involving more, then it is benefit to us. Okay, but it is not like that. They should like come back in middle and they are asking the total thing. This is not a good practice. But at least they should inform. This week I will be busy. I will contribute in the next week. At least
Yeah.
information if there is possible, right? Then the alternative like whoever it is interestingly doing that task, they will take the lead and they will at least continue, so it will not stop. What we also feel maybe we are new, so the coordination we are missing like that we thought, but actually when you are saying I heard like even like the coordination before also it is not that much. Like you are saying the one who is doing other code, you don't know about that one, and what you are doing, others are not knowing that. Okay, no issue. But okay, then shall we start at least discussing the actual thing? Maybe Reena, let her come. Meanwhile, can you share that actually what you have done, or no need to go through like total process, but where you have struck or what you want to actually discuss? At least that part will be good.
Okay. So whatever I did, the link I will share, but right now my laptop is not open.
Hmm.
So, but the link I will share the whatever the document I have gone through.
Yeah.
Yeah, till now actually we don't know what is the main aim, like what we are going to do.
So that is like a funny note here, and I am not telling to you. In general, I am telling.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah,
picking the project, we are okay. We don't have the minimum idea because everybody is new to this one. That's why we have opted this course. But once we involve, right, at least our efforts we have to put. and we have to dig out the things, and we have to know, and we have to even like coordinate with the others and grab the information. That is the best possible approach. Searching online resources, it is one approach, but extracting information who are traveling along with us, that is also one of the good approach. So uh, then okay, we will make it happen, no problem, but
Okay, so till now, what we can do is that uh, one by one we can go through with the data and how we can approach that AQI calculation part and how we can come out with a solution. Okay,
I, I
and
didn't I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Can you repeat once?
what we can do is that we can individually we can take a look into the data and how we can calculate the AQI, like the formula, and how we can put the NAND values, how we can remove the outliers. Those things we can do individually. Okay, and then after that, when we have cleaned up the data, then we have to do the time series part, analysis part.
No, that the plan, it is good. Okay, we will discuss the plan, but at least where you have struck the, because if we talk about the problems, right, then the path will be like, it will be clear, so that even you or me or some other will at least try to attempt, whoever free, right, they will try to attempt in that part, and they will continue. Instead of that, if you are simply discussing, okay, I will do this or this or this, or, then it will not be good. You are here like, you are stuck somewhere, or you want to discuss something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that, even if you are telling, you are about to share that link, if you share that link even in this chat room, everybody can able to visualize it.
Yeah, Naren,
Yes, 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 Sana.
can you open that file
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
share
Narayana,
which
some
you,
like
yeah, which you
you
shared.
can share your screen, that will be good. If she is unable to open
Yeah, sure, sure. I'll do
screen.
that. Just I'm opening that and I'll share this.
And meanwhile, who is it? Sana, right? Sorry. Uh, we have been heard last time when meeting was happened. Shivani told some documentation
Yeah,
part was
can
happening.
you can you make me host?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Please?
Sana.
yeah.
Yeah, last time Shivani told some documentation part was happening, where like literally some kind of document and other documents also. Do you know about those things? Who are doing and what is the status of it? Because if we are stuck up, if documentation may help us. So if who are doing, right, even if it is not complete, if it is like shared to us, then it will be good.
Documentation, I don't know about the documentation.
Not you, who means, if you know who is doing, or what is the status of it, is completed or not, or you are not aware of
Okay,
completely.
no, the work assigned to the people, that's what you are asking.
Yes, means,
No, I don't know what is the status of that.
okay, okay, no issue. Yeah, so we are here.
Yeah, I think I shared the document which Sana has shared it.
That AQA calculation
Sana is
word, it is there, and this is the work which they have done in cleaning part, right?
yeah, it's Sana. This particularly Sana's work. She
Okay.
tried
Hmm.
the data cleaning.
Naren, you have Rina's IPM file?
What document?
IP
No,
You
the Python,
notebook file.
Python.
no, she did not send, right?
She doesn't. Okay.
Yeah. Did you have that document? Because she did not. I didn't see that document.
So you can send the word file also with them, whoever is attending the meeting.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Word file.
You can send a word file, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I already shared with them. the document. This document also I'll shared, and Word document also I already shared with them.
So what exactly we are going to like discuss here in this means whether we have struck up somewhere or we are not getting
No,
the
no.
exact
Actually,
point.
the main call why Sanana Reena said Reena asked for some questions. She want to get some clarifications. So Reena initiated the call,
Mhm.
and as Sana also part of the team, so I initiated. So if she can
Okay.
join that.
So Sana and Reena, you both are like closely working together, or how, or your way you are working and her way she is working. Hello, Sana.
No, I think it is separate only. I think as per the information I have.
Okay, because at least instead of like
That
waiting for something, right? If actually they
yeah.
want to come up with some type of queries where they want to
N-
discuss, it will be good. We'll start
No, no,
initiate the
no. Actually,
discussion.
from Sana's side, actually,
Everything
she
is
don't
clear.
have any. So yeah, she don't have any questions because she also trying to fill that nan values.
Okay.
So she gave me that median based on the chart, everything, and
Mm-hmm.
I said the median does not work. She I asked her to check on interpolation also,
Mm-hmm.
different methods. So
Mm-hmm.
she's trying for that.
Okay. Okay.
And Reena has pinged. She has some needs some clarification.
Okay.
So I thought initiative, but Reena
If
is not replying on that still.
if
So
anybody
I
have the new idea, you can tell us in a group.
Definitely, there are other approaches also. Okay, it's not only like mean median mode that is not first of all fits with time series. So like backfill, forward fill, even seasonality
Yeah,
approach,
yeah.
it is there, and after that
Yeah,
interpolation,
we
what
were
he is
about
telling
to
is
fill
there.
the signal. Yeah.
Yeah, so mice one in our group who is here, he come up with some new concept of mice. It is there, and after that KNN it is there. So multiple things are there. Thing is we have to explore and we have to like see visualize which one suits best. So we cannot simply say like okay for time series I can use this. There are number of things are there. We have to like execute the thing and we have to judge.
I
Okay,
think Reena is joining. Just I'm admitting her.
okay, good.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, sorry, apologies. I didn't check the time. Sorry about that.
No
No
problem.
problem, no problem. Because as you said, right, with some clarification, so I thought other team members also we can involve and can have a common opinion on the
Sure,
clarifications.
definitely. Yeah.
So hi Reena.
Hi.
So yeah, we are here from discussing from last 15 minutes that what exactly the things you and Sana was struck up. So finally, Sana told she is clear about the things what he has done, but the expected output she cannot able to see it. So she is asking for
Okay.
other approaches, whether any other things are there like that thing. So
Right. Yeah, even I had some questions. The reason I wanted to talk to Naren and Sana was basically around the AQI calculation. I kind of followed what there was something on the calcul. I followed that. I'm also working on another piece of code, but then I was not convinced the result that we get or the AQI value that we get isn't matching with the one on the website. So, but we'll see. I can share my.
screen, yeah, Narana, you can make
Yes, better
sure.
if you can.
Make
Sorry,
her
what
own.
was the
Yes,
thing? You said something. Sana, what was the thing that you had a question or something? What was that?
So she is asking about the other techniques like where we
Right.
can
like
apply for data filling things.
nan
That
filling.
is
Yes.
non-filling.
Okay. Okay. So okay, my basically my task was actually to calculate the AQI. So once again, I apologize. Sorry, it took a bit of time. But let me share my screen. Can I share? Fantastic. Can you see my screen?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So with the what's the name? Shivani has provided this
So
one. I think one.
before starting, I have a general question.
Sure.
Okay, so we have
Sure.
been shared two CSVs. Is there any
Okay.
specific reason for sharing different CSVs?
When you say different, I only took the one that she mentioned, that one from June to November. Is there another one? I didn't see that.
Yes, there is 3 months or 4 months data. One sheet it is there, and 3 years data it is there. So the what
Okay.
you are
Yeah,
looking, it is 3 months data. I
Yes,
think.
the 3 months data. I think
yeah, Ishwar, I think, okay, sorry to interrupt. So I think
no, it's okay.
as per the conversation what I had, 1 month to just to for her to calculate the AQI,
Okay.
and 3 years data to for data cleaning to as a general
Okay.
to initiate in parallel way. I
Oh,
think that is
But don't you think it's still the same thing, isn't it? If it's a 3 months data or the
yes,
3 years data, the data would always be
yes,
kind of whatever is
yes,
there, the null
yes, yes,
values
yeah.
or any.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
So
Yes,
You are
it
right.
will be same. My doubt is if it is same, then we can follow the single one, right? Even you can
exactly.
filter the the range time. You can filter 1 week, or
Yes.
that also you can do it. So that is
Yeah.
what my thought
So
is.
what I did was basically to even to group by or stuff like that, I had to do a little bit of a cleaning. So obviously, what do you call it? Especially when you're dealing with the time series data. I mean, I kind of did a little bit of research. I didn't want to go and replace all the non values to zero. But then after doing a little bit of research, I kind of understand that since it's a time series data, it's a good idea to replace the non-values with the zero. So that's what I did before I what do you call apply to before I convert the data types of the features. And then what I did was the other thing was I kind of converted the date time, and I just pulled out the date from it. That's all I did. Oh, okay. And then I kind of grouped by and got the values of the what do you call average by using the rolling method. But I have a question that is when this rolling method calculates the average, it gives us the hourly average.
It's not the hourly average. How much window you are giving, that much it will give. Like window
Yeah,
size, you are
no,
giving
I'm talking.
24, right?
No.
Yeah, it will take 24 hours.
Yes, it takes the 24 hours. I can see that the minimum we need to have is 16. I get that. But if you have a look at it here,
It's not minimum. See, there are two parameters. You have window is 24, so it is 24 hours.
yes, yes,
Hours when we are saying is, since we have hourly data, it is 24 hours. For in
yes,
general, it is 24 rows. Okay, and minimum period. So if there are null values, if you have 24 are null. Okay, then it will not calculate. So what you are
yes.
mentioning is minimum 16. It should satisfy. Then only it will calculate the
Exactly.
data average.
That's exactly what I said. So my point is, if you look at this PM10, that exactly is my PM10. That's my point. So I'm seeing a messy here. Let's just not get here. Let's just take another one. Okay, can you see that here at the last column, PM25?
Hmm.
Yeah, 71.5. So what do you mean by this? So we've got at 9 o'clock. Let's just not use sample. Let's just use, let's say, head. Just put 20. Okay. Oh, there are so many. No. Which means it's 2.5. Sorry, let me just. It's a bit of confusion when you're printing so much data.
Maybe you can generalize the query, then try to
Okay,
like.
my point is, okay, when you're getting the average
Uh-huh.
for the same day, even though we are trying to say, let's say for 16 or 24, because we need the 24-hour average per day. But what I got to know is we need 16 minimum, right?
Correct.
Yeah, 16 minimum, right?
Yes.
But when you actually use this rolling method, it gives you the average, hourly average for different times of that day. Does it make sense?
Yeah, based on the one which you have applied, it will give the value. So do you see any like huge variation in that value, or what is your exact query?
My point is there something that we are expecting the same thing? Because if you can see here, I've highlighted one.
Uh-huh.
This is on 23rd of November at 4 o'clock. Is that 4 o'clock? Yeah,
Yes.
4 o'clock, 1:25, and then the average is 178.54. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that's the hourly average.
yes.
Yeah, okay. That I just wanted to, to understand that that's exactly what we're expecting. Okay, that actually answers my query.
Okay.
So, what I've done is I've just gone on to, I'll just quickly scroll down just for the benefit of everyone. I don't want to take much time. So I've got this AQI here. I just need to do a bit of, I just want to write a couple of tests to make sure that this is exactly what we are seeing on the website. Because initially when I checked, it was different. So that's one thing I wanted to do.
So means you mean to say the value which you have calculated and in the website there is
Yeah.
difference, something like that?
Okay. Let me just pull out the website for you. So let me just make a note in my system. All right. Okay. So is it okay if I just quickly check in so that you know as well the value, or should just leave it?
No, we didn't understand. I didn't understand the question.
What I'm trying to say is the value that I got.
Uh-huh.
Can I just quickly check that it matches with the one on the website,
Yes,
or
yes,
should I
yes.
just
Just fill the values wherever you want to like apply that seven
okay? Let's
three
say
one
this
two
is
value.
on 19, 19, 19th of November, right? Okay. So 301 is on the house. What is the code for this? What's the value? So 346 is what we're getting on 19th of November. Just want to check again. Yeah, 19th of November.
So did you like cross check the values, the PM25, how much it is there, the individual values which we got while scrapping the data,
Um,
and this one?
See, that's what I'm trying to say. They're a little different, to be honest, what I've seen in all the time that I've spent. Here, if you look on this website, they just simply take literally an average, take the maximum out of it, and they consider it as AQI. They're not using any formula or anything like that. Other people have done it in a different way. So it's just up to us if we want to complicate things and go with the what do you call with the formula, or just simply get an AQI which kind of matches at least the website, because that's our what do you call that's where we refer, right?
So,
That's where we know that it's actually right. Because I feel like we are just overcomplicating. Sorry, I have to be honest. I feel like we are overcomplicating this stuff over and over with the AQI, because there are some people who have actually taken the already calculated value. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that. But I found one, what do you call an API endpoint, which is actually by the same, this thing, by this official thing, where you can get the AQI value. So there are two other ways. So it's on us what we wanted to do. That's why I wanted to
so,
ask.
so, so, so what is your observation? Like you have like tried,
They're different. I
you
have to
have
be
tried.
honest.
No, no. My
They're
query is, oh, you have tried, right?
different.
This approach and the calculation part both you have tried. So which
It's
one is
waste of
like,
time.
which one is coming at least near to the one which is showing in the website?
If you ask me honestly, it's waste of time. Sorry about that, because we've spent enough time on that. Sorry, just a second. But still, I'll go and verify the values again, and hopefully, I should be able to done that soon. And I'll get back to you on that, and I'll probably post that in the Slack, and then maybe after that we can think of what we have to do.
And okay, okay, Slack. To be honest, we are not following that one. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
Slack or
about
WhatsApp,
others.
or whatever it is, whichever it is
WhatsApp,
feasible.
and
Yeah.
anything. Even if it is waste of time or not, we have to at least conclude something. Like we have multiple
No,
part. We have to
I didn't
conclude
mean
on
it in
one
a
part.
rude. Sorry, I didn't mean it in a rude way, but I kind of felt like because there are different ways people are doing, so it's up to us how we want to do. in my observation, what I found is this one, like calculating the sub-index, and it's also fine, but sometimes it's not equal to the value that we see here on the website. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the only bit I'm trying to say here.
Ishwar,
Yeah, Raviteja.
Ishwar, I want to add your point. Like we are downloading all the data that PM 2.5, PM 10, and all these things, and let us also download this one also, that AQI value from the website,
So
so that after we will get AQI value here in our predicted value, we can compare that.
I am not sure, but what I heard is we cannot download any AQI value directly. Reena, you can correct me if it is wrong. We can get only the parameters. We cannot get the AQI value like the one which we are calculating.
I actually
Which we are
found one
calculating.
endpoint who is
I think you went to mute. And Raviteja, if the AQI values are like readily available, then why we are doing all this calculation? It is waste of time really. So this is not available as per this.
If the value that we got 275 and we are getting 250 or 255, that is also okay. We can compare greater than 252 less than 300, like that.
That is what. See, if the AQI values are readily available for us, then we can directly go to time series problem.
Yeah.
No need of spend time in calculation
exactly.
part.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
even I heard like in the previous meeting, right? It is not readily available. Only the parameters it is available. From that we are calculating. So we are spending time on that one.
तो फिर हम कहेंगे रुकिए रुकिए मोबाइल से ज्वाइन कर रहा है
Kale?
Yeah, you are audible, and anybody needs to join again. I think we are good. What about Sana? Okay. So you are sharing something, right? I will.
Yeah.
Reena, 1 minute, 1 minute. I will make you host. Yeah, I made you host. You can share. So, yeah, Ravi, your doubt is clear, right? You want to add some point
Hi,
here?
Ishwar. Yeah, it is clear, but I want whatever visible, we can download that data by using Selenium, right? So once I will try to download complete data using Selenium with
That,
AQI value.
yeah. So with AQI value, if it is coming, that is good. The normal way which we are submitting, right? It is showing in this
Yeah,
page only for each and every day or hour, whatever it is. It is showing like that particular value. So using Selenium,
yeah.
how many hours you will? We are almost having 18,000 this one hours
Mm,
of data. So
Yeah,
how?
so that's the problem with Selenium, because I've tried that as well before. I tried
mm-hmm.
the beautiful soup, but the problem here in these, so we have two websites, right? There's one website where you have from and to date, where in that
Mm,
website we don't have the AQI value, and this one here that you can see on my screen, here we have
yeah.
AQI value, but we only have like the current date, like we don't have to or from or whatever. So that's
Yeah.
the problem here. If had they given us like from and to, it would have been really, easy.
Yeah, we can
Unfortunately.
easily extract it.
Exactly.
Understand.
But actually, sorry, it's not handy now. But I found one somewhere. I was actually looking, I was googling, and then I found someone who tried to did something like that, where they used one of the endpoints. I'll just give me like 10 minutes right after the meeting. I'll
Okay,
search and I'll
no
send
No
you
problem.
that.
issue, no issue.
Yeah.
Nobody is
The only
in a
thing
hurry to
is,
close.
you can, yeah. The only thing is you can only pull 1 month's data in that, I believe, like 30 days of data.
Okay, so the AQI you mean to say, or any other thing?
No, in the script that they're doing, they're just pulling 1 month's data. I think we can just, refactor that script to probably pull more data. That's all I'm saying.
In the
Thanks,
script,
Elena.
no, in the script they're extracting the data of the parameters you mean to say, or the AQI value.
With the AQI.
Oh, good.
Yeah, sorry, it's in my personal laptop. So sorry, I used 2 laptops, so it's in my personal. I'll check and I'll share that script soon, right after this meeting. If that is helpful, then we don't have to do all of this, and then we can jump into the data cleaning and obviously the time series. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
So the value now which you
Yeah,
are
it's
showing in the left side, right, like 346 something it is there. So on what basis you have
this one.
got the
See
values?
here it says. Okay, this one, I think I've shared last time. I'll try to pull in that document. I'm sure you must have got the document. Sorry. So let me download that one. Sorry, just a second. I'll quickly do it. So basically in that one, I'm getting the average, right, as I shown before using the rolling method.
Is the
And then,
Rina, is the document which you shared that one, right?
yeah, the same thing.
Yeah, Word
Same.
document.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
So, oh gosh, sorry. The problem is if you're on the full screen, you can't share full link this document as well. Oh no, this is good. Yeah, can you see that? So basically here, I'll just pull this one together so that it makes sense. Oh no.
No issue, no issue. You can go through this and shuffle the screen later. That will be okay.
I want to put them both side by side just
Okay.
to be more productive. Just a second. Somehow I just need to press hold longer. Oh no, it doesn't let me. Okay, never mind. I'll just this together and I'll just do it like this. Yeah. So if I go back in here, let's check PM10. PM10 here. So PM10 it just starts with 0 to 50, as you can see the range here. So our AQI for PM10 would be 0 to 50, and that's so it takes as the high and the low values, and it uses this formula here. I've also put in the formula, this one here.
So that subindex you are totally calculating, you mean to say?
Exactly. So
Okay.
it just takes in. So for it, let's say if it's PM, oh, sorry. My bad. So for PM10, it considers this column, which is PM10, and the AQI category range to make use of, for it to subtract the values in all of this one. So
Okay.
if you go through this document, I've actually clearly mentioned
Yeah,
what is
here
VHR.
here in this
Yeah.
I have one doubt in this document. If you go up, not in this one, not in this one, code, the
Oh,
Word document.
yeah, sure. Okay, whereabouts?
Here, the first chart. Okay, in the last two CO and O3, no, it says 8 hours maximum, right? 8 hours
Yeah, they're
max.
taking max value of that. They're not taking
So
minimums.
which one you are telling? It is maximum or average?
I'm taking the max of that value, because if you take minimum, it's actually lower than the max value. I know, even though they don't contribute much to the AQI, but still, if you see here, I'm taking max here, dot max, instead of
Because the one
mean.
document which the actual CPC website it is telling is it is the average value, and here it is showing the maximum value. I got a little bit confused because the
Um,
source from where this Word document I didn't get it. So That is my question. So from where you have extracted this data?
This bit of information, this was a little bit mentioned in the Kaggle as well, who's done the analysis.
So you have
So
got it from Kaggle?
no, this information, that picture, I got it from Kaggle,
Okay.
but I've also tried with the max and the mean value as well. So if you take the mean, it is actually lower than the max value. So that's when I kind of realized that, okay, that's why probably they're trying to take max value. Even we can take mean, but my point is they wouldn't contribute,
It's
I
not
believe,
about
much.
contribution, right? See, suppose if there is any false reading, okay, so ultimately the max reading which you are reading, it will be like a false value, AQI value it will get. So if it is average, definitely there is no scope for the false reading. It will go to the average thing.
See, that's what I'm saying. I see, this is all just analysis. I'm not saying this exactly because I'm not the author of the CPPC or whatever the website that is. I'm still kind of, trying out different things, because people have actually, some people did not even consider this max or the mean value. They've just taken average and taken out of all the things, whatever the maximum value, that's the AQI. So different people have done it in a different way. So I'm also doing trying different things where you can compare which is the closer value to the one on the website. So it is still in the exploratory part, I would say. So I wouldn't just jump into and say that, oh, this will contribute to the wrong. No, I wouldn't say that, because we're still exploring, right? Even I wouldn't know much why they've done max or why they've done mean in different places. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Even
I'm happy to go with the majority, how the people or the people present here on the call would say, but I'm also exploring, right? So I wouldn't just jump into the conclusion and say that, oh no, that would actually contribute to the wrong values. So actually they've done it in a different way on the other website. So I'm happy to try that out also.
That is what my perspective is, only that one. If you take the max value, right, definitely the sensor will not give always the accurate values. It will like even spike ups. So those things we have to avoid by using the mean. Okay, so that is my view. Even in that CPC website, that document, PDF document, one thing it is there it is mentioned clearly only mean. They no max, it was not mentioned. Then I got a doubt from which source you got this one, like that.
Okay, yeah, I don't mind changing that. So as I said, I'm still exploring. So definitely, I'll give it a try with the mean and see how much of effect it has on the score. So definitely, I'll look into that.
So, and one more thing here, that any, at least there only the first graph.
Okay.
So here we can take at least one value from that PM 2.5 or PM 10, and the rest of the things at least uh, three combinedly, right? So those also you are like considering, because when we are coming with calculation, we no need to get all the values. We have to get only like three outmost, two from one from this one compulsory, and two three out of all. So did you have that combination of things and working, or you are directly filling the null values
Yeah,
and
yeah.
calculating?
We're actually counting how many values there are there. We are actually seeing. Um, but as I said before, the calculation that I did, it's not like, of course I'm counting how many values, and I'm actually fetching for, let's say, is it like, am I getting from PM 2.5 or PM 10 or S42 or blah blah blah. So as I said, I'm still exploring. So as I said, I still have to test that. Once if my test passes, then I would be able to say, okay, this is exactly what I'm considering. But definitely we'll have to consider that either one of them is present and combined we have at least three of them.
So,
Definitely.
at present, what you have done is you have filled up all the null values and directly taken the average and max, right?
Sorry. Say
At
that again.
present, the code which you have done, like for calculating AQA, so you have filled up all null values, and after that, the averages you have
Yeah, I
calculated.
filled up the null values with 0.
Okay,
I've replaced them with 0.
but is there any reason for making it 0?
Well, in my research, what I found is it's good to do that for time series, because what I don't know the what do you call benefit of doing it as in any of the other statistical calculations that we can do on that. But yeah, in my research I found that it's good to replace it with 0, but if you have any other suggestions, I'm
See,
happy to consider that.
when we
It's
see
good.
when we see that our data, right, the 3 years data, almost some days and like weeks of data also missing. So
Yeah, most of them.
so when
Yeah. A lot of them are missing actually.
so when we
Yeah,
make it 0, definitely the model will be biased. So it's not
absolutely. Yeah.
it's not the good way. That is my view. Making it 0.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm only done this for this particular data set.
Yeah, means
So
I'm sharing my view. It's not like you have
yeah,
done wrong
definitely.
thing. I
So
am not
see
telling
if
that.
someone can write. No. If someone can write down these points, I think that will be helpful. I can, or someone can jot down these points. I think whatever the points that are coming out, it will be helpful to again kind of go through them again. Like we've at the moment we've replaced with 0, and then what are the other ways that we can do, which would actually improve in our calculations as well, and also, as you said, it won't be sparse or whatever. So that's one of the points, and also this minimum values that we required. So all of this, can someone do that, or do you want me to do that? I don't mind doing it.
That's okay. If you are happy in doing it, it is good because the code is with you,
Sorry,
right?
say it again.
The code is with you, right? So it will
Oh, okay,
be
yeah.
so you know where you have messed up something, or the people in this meeting have suggested something. So you can like
Okay.
give a comment there itself. No need to make up all point list and sharing in group. It's not required. Just try to put the points in the description. That will be more than enough. Based on this, we have done this.
Yes, definitely. So I'm just writing down here. I'll show that later. Um, and what were the other points that we were discussing the before call, in the call before disconnected? There was one point about the actual AQI value, right?
It's AQI value we have discussed only once you joined the call. Okay, so before that, what we are discussing is actually that Sana is doing, and the data filling part, how he is going to approach her.
Right.
She's also
Okay.
asking us like what are the other ways to do like that.
Okay. All right.
And also something like we discussed, right? To download AQI values, if at all anything is there,
Oh, okay.
which
Yeah.
So
Okay. So
so you
I'm
were
sure.
asking about these points for noting down.
Yeah. So I'm done. Okay. It's like meeting minutes. I'm just
yes,
typing it down. So one thing is for me, for me to, as I said before, this is not fully done. I still need to, because I'm not fully convinced the values that I was able to get is something that matches with and I don't think it's fully ready, I would say. I still need to do a bit more of kind of write few more tests to kind of verify the values. That's definitely I'm going to do next. And
So
also,
you alone working with this code, or anybody is like
I'm
contributing
working
along
on
with
that.
you? Okay.
No one's working. If someone wants to join, I'm happy.
See,
So I'll be
everybody
happy.
is a team, right? There is no question like
Yeah,
somebody
no,
wants
because
to join.
see, for me, it's difficult because time difference. That's one thing, and the other thing is I was working in I was doing the data science part in the last 2 weeks, so it was really difficult for me to kind of juggle with. There's a lot of context switching as well. So I was working in 3 teams, and then this, so it was
So
quite difficult for me.
that is what. So instead of we coming up like if you come up like this time I will be free or I want to discuss this thing, then we can arrange like these meetings and we can close or we can share our views both sides. That will be a good thing.
Inst- because since it's a large group, I would say if someone wants to pair up with me, that would be fine for me as well. Because it's always good to have another pair of eyes rather than just two pair of eyes. I wear glasses, so I have
See,
four pair of eyes.
if you ask me now, I don't want like a single or two people see this your code. I want everyone to see go through your code and give their suggestions. There's nothing wrong in it. So
No, I understand, but that's sometimes that's not possible because to get everyone onto the page and with the time differences and this time of the year. So what I'm trying to say is because since even on the other tasks, two people are working. So I was just saying if someone wants to pair up, that will help me as well, and then we can do whatever we want to do, like the minutes that came out, and then we can have another meeting to kind of go through what we've done. So just to speed up things. That's what I'm trying to
Okay,
say.
okay. So someone who can closely work with you, and in the meetings you can share your the progress
Absolutely.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah. Even I don't have to share. Even the other person who's going to work with me can do that as well. So it doesn't definitely have to be
Okay,
me.
okay. We will definitely see who are interested and who can join.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just let me know. Yeah,
yeah. Sure,
absolutely.
sure. So the other thing is what we are expecting. Like you are busy with your schedule, and we don't know what is your commitment towards this project. Means when you will be free or when you can join us like these sessions. So if you come up something like that, right? Then the people who are like closely coordinating with you, they will also get some idea. Or else, I heard like some of the team existing team members like Pawan, he's telling he don't know what the other person is doing, like data cleaning and all those.
Yeah, there's
There are a
been
lot of communication gaps I can see.
so
So
yeah,
mm,
that's true. Because the point is, even in the old kind of team, some people who are very interested in the beginning, and then I wouldn't blame anyone because it's different.
yes.
We're all in different
Mm.
places, so it's understandable. But I think it's even I suggested this in the beginning. It's good to have some sort of like a Trello or a Jira board where you have, we all work with this tools, and it's always good to have some sort of a reminder for us to kind of look at, and then okay, I'm working on this. Okay, someone's working on that, because at the moment we are all working in silos, and that doesn't help, especially when you're working on a project.
Yes, yes. That
That
is not the
even,
way. That is what. And
sorry?
again, if you ask me now, until unless the individual commitment is not there, we cannot conclude the things. Like, yes, we can do this week this task. Like that, we cannot conclude anything. It will be like going in its own way.
Can I can I say something? I
Yeah.
don't think we should be saying commitment right now, because if we weren't commitment, if we were we did not had commitment before. I don't think people would, especially I Neuron wouldn't have put us in this project. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what they've asked for, our commitment with regards to the
It,
what do you call internship.
it's not
So
it,
I'm
it's not about completing the project, okay, it's about going together. Okay, if I am going at one speed and you want to join, or you are going in one speed and you are asking somebody to join, right? So until unless we don't know like the commitment from your side, means it's not about doing work, but involving like or ready for the discussion or sharing the thoughts or doing working together, right? So those things, so those things can be initiated like if we come up like okay, every week this day I will be free, so we'll have at least a small chat or we will go through what we have done and we can share your views, those kind of thing I'm telling. Completing wise, maybe I don't know, with this speed, the existing speed which we are going, one task we have completed within 2 months, right? Last 2 months, so it will go another 4 months. So that I am not telling anything. The
no,
individual
no,
like
I agree.
coordination part I'm telling.
Exactly. No, what my point was, as you said, you pointed out, someone said it seems we don't know what another person's doing. For that, I said it's kind of good to have like some sort of a ticket system, or where you see what others working on. I don't know, to make it easy for everyone.
Yeah,
I'm not particularly
common
saying
platform, like common chart, like common
exactly.
Google Sheet or
Just
something. Google Sheet or something. Yeah, common to put what they
yeah,
are doing.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
we
Not
have we
yeah.
have
Google
WhatsApp,
Sheets is like,
we have Slack. What else people are like status, like status who is doing like that, names you want, something like that.
yeah, exactly. See, don't we work in our teams or anything? I'm
See,
just assuming that.
okay, is it fulfill the one who has asked, like he has asked, I don't know what others are doing, knowing the name he will not get anything. He has to
No,
involve in
knowing
the
the name
task
doesn't
or
help.
he has to
No,
be in.
sorry. And knowing the name doesn't help, but it will definitely help as a team. What everyone's know, because it's important for every other person in the team to actually know what others are doing. So it's important, right? That's teamwork.
Yes,
This is has
yes,
become a silo work.
that
That's
is what
exactly
that
what I'm saying.
that is what I am also
See,
saying.
can I just say something? Sorry, I definitely have to chip in here, because I've been with this kind of AQI from the day one, and I've attended every meetings by iNeuron. And one thing I've noticed is the communication here. This is not working. If you want a teamwork, if as you're saying we are going together, this will not help, because for some days we have communication, and for some days we don't, and that will not help, definitely.
That's why they
And
have
and
asked. That's why they have asked how much you can contribute in a week. Okay, it will be 20 hours, 15 hours, whatever it is. So at least that time, na, we can work with team. That is the motto of asking that thing. So that is not I will isolately work and I will contribute and somebody will review it, because we as a project, if you see, right, what was happening in the first and last, we have to go through it, then only we can finalize the things. Or else, right, we will like blaming, she has done the thing, that's why the values are coming. So which normally corporates will be having, they will, even for small tasks they will have big teams, okay, and they'll be blaming only, it will happen, the project outcome will not come.
Um, yeah,
Yeah,
well,
okay, it's good enough, we have this talk, leave this one.
I have a
uh,
different
uh,
view on that. Sorry. Yeah,
no
I have a different view on that.
So what you are like, you want to like comment more on this, like uh, what you have done,
So,
right?
so just to kind of wrap up, because I know I've been talking for a long time. There are other
Mm.
people as well on the call. Just be mindful of others. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share the script that I have that I've found before. I'll share it in there. I don't know where to share. Slack. Some people do check. Some people don't. So let me know which is a good way to
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. Okay. Well. Okay. Right. Okay. That's fine. I can do that. And the other thing is I'll verify the AQI values and I'll see what's. There was someone, I don't know who pointed out before the call. Sorry, I don't remember the name. Sometimes in the the values that we get on here in our script and the value on the website. Let's say we get like 350 or let's say 250, and there it's like 270. In that situation, what do we do? Like, I think we need to. I think probably we'll discuss that maybe in the next call or anything. Once I'm fully done, I would say I'm confident with my script or something. That's one thing definitely I'm going to take a note. So I'll just definitely go and verify the values, minimum values, and I'll take off the max and also compare with the max and mean as well. And I'll share the script. Okay, that's for me. Okay, I'll
Hi,
just
Rina. I want
hi.
to add a point here.
Sure,
Like
sure, definitely.
whatever the AQA value it is in the website, suppose it is 350 and you are getting around 300. So try to do subtraction from the um, take absolute value
Okay.
after subtracting these two values. And if you are getting the value
Mm-hmm.
below 50, then you can think that the value your predicted value is good.
Okay.
Did you get my point?
So that
I
that
think
value,
I did, but you
sorry,
What?
Ravi, that value what you are telling, right, that 50, is it like we have to decide that, or you are telling after some study you are telling that that value 50 is good
I
enough?
no, I am I am telling it generally because we cannot take 100 points, right? We can take 50
Definitely.
points. It will be quite accurate.
So that is what we will say, it is a score. So how much the score it is coming for us, how much near it is coming, we will see it exactly. We will not match the
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, that's why I'm telling highest minus the lowest. After that we will get 50 points or 49 points.
For that,
If we get 49 points, uh,
we have gone through that one, right? That root mean square or something like that. That we can apply these things, so we can get to know how much the value is, how much the error values are, some of the error values. Those
Sir,
we can see it.
hello.
Ahmad, is it Ahmad
Sir,
or
I
Naik?
am saying that, Naik, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I am saying that at prediction wise, we get approximate values, that's okay. But at calculation wise, we should get accurate value because we are calculating it, na.
That is what the question is. If we are calculating and we got some value, and in website there will be some deviation with that value. So in that scenario, what you are going to do?
No, sir, we have to optimize that because it should be accurate or otherwise difference is
Even if you do hyperparameter tuning and everything, right, 100% accuracy we will not get it. So there will be like some bandwidth, so where our optimal values will be falling on. So that for that he's Ravi is telling that 50 some value that, but that value is not the exact one.
Yes,
We have to calculate it.
prediction wise 50, that's okay, but we are calculating it, for that 50 will be more.
Yes, that is what, that is not the fixed one. For
Okay.
understanding, he has taken some example.
Yes.
And Reena, and I have some few general queries like because we are not in touch with from like starting, right? So that documentation part, even I asked Sana, so I didn't get any reply. Like some HLD kind of documentation was happening in the team. So is it was
Yes, sir.
done or it's going on, or if it can be shareable? If it is shared, it will be good. Like people also
I
go through
think,
there.
yeah, I think that was done by. See, there was a bit of confusion. Like initially, there were like 2, 3 team leads. Then we don't know who. Only Shivani was there. But then iNeuron kind of pointed out saying that they should be done by team leads with regards to, because they have some guidelines that we need to follow with all that. I think Shivani should be the one to answer that question, I would say. Or you can check the iNeuron. I'm not sure if you have the iNeuron GitHub repo.
That's what GitHub repo. Everybody is. I think most of the people have access. I didn't say everyone. So even I didn't see those things in that one. So if
Yeah, that's what. So we are actually using Shivani's repository.
correct. So this is
Uh,
different, and Neuron repository is different.
yeah, iNeuron ones is absolutely different. Yeah, they have a proper one actually.
Okay.
So
So who is having that like access or giving access for that?
we, I think it's good to ask. What's his name? Paul. I
Okay.
don't know how to pronounce his first
Okay.
name.
Yeah. Paul. Paul. Okay.
Paul, yeah. So he should be the one to kind of give the access.
Uh-huh.
So because he has the list of people.
Yes, yes,
So he
it
has,
has been
yeah.
from last 2 weeks, right? He's been like saying Shivani name, and when we go Shivani, and she's saying Paul, so there is little communication gap it is there. So as a
Yeah.
group now, even with Paul, the existing and new team, we haven't met. Okay, so even people are thinking that the repository which Shivani is created, it is the final one. But when you are telling now, we are surprised like, oh, there will be some other thing, which
No,
things are
yeah,
going
yeah.
to happen.
iNeurons is different. So the one that we are using is actually Shivani created it. But then the iNeuron has a different one where they would ask us to, I mean, especially the team leads to kind of commit like our observations, what are the things that we've referred and all that stuff, like, code and all that. So that's a different one.
So,
So
okay, okay,
I'm not sure if
then,
you're shared anywhere. If I find it, I'll probably put it in Slack or WhatsApp, as you said, WhatsApp.
yeah.
But I don't think I've seen it before. I'll
Mhm.
have a look, definitely.
So, is there any other task like that? It's going on like the documentation part nobody is aware of, but in one meeting, Shivani has told like, is there any other things going on parallelly?
I don't know because it's been a while, right? No one has put anything in the WhatsApp. So only last time I had a chat with Narayan and Sana, and that's why I wanted to have a chat with them again today. So, but anyway, so other than that, I don't know anything that's anyone's. I think the next task that she said was for me to kind of work on the AQI calculation, and then the other was the data cleaning part. So other than that, I don't know anything.
Okay, okay, it's okay now. It's even good amount of information you have shared that will be like interesting to know. Also,
Sorry.
the good amount of information you have shared, quite a good amount of information you have shared, even that is good enough. Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, because since see we gave a consent right before joining internships, I'm trying to be honest with that and try to join pretty much every meeting. But yeah, sometimes it's quiet and sometimes we have more conversation. So yeah, it's different with people in different places. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it will be much better in the new year. So yeah.
So you are expecting one more month to be like this?
No, I'm just saying because I don't know. It's a holiday time. I don't know. Here it's
Yes,
like
there it is holiday time. It's not here.
yeah, it's like from next week, most of the people, most of my
Correct.
colleagues will be
So
off.
you can contribute more in holidays then.
No, I'm not taking holiday. I'm working. Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm actually working in the data science team from last 2 weeks, so I have some work to do with regards to that. So yeah.
Okay. So any other points? Any other guys? Like if you want to ask Reena or any other, so that we can wrap up at least for this.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we have got any 8 minutes, I reckon. Yeah. 8.
Sripati, Ravi, Raina.
Yeah, Ishwar, I'm totally fine.
Okay.
Reena, can you share that Jupyter notebook for
Definitely.
calculating AQI?
Sure. Can I
Yeah.
do that probably tomorrow, because I need to kind of clean up a little bit as well. And
Okay,
then,
no problem.
yeah, I'll definitely do that. Definitely.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. I'll definitely do that.
Okay. Then Reena, it's good to have a talk with you. Okay.
Same here. Thank you. Thank you.
Hope we'll have these kind of things more in the future. Okay. So I
Definitely.
think guys, can we close?
Oh,
Yes.
it's already 10 o'clock for you. Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks
Okay.
again.
Okay. Thank you
Sorry
all.
about that. I was late. But yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.